4 games in to this season. Kind of big picture question, but what have you liked? And as you get to the next phase of your schedule, what things need to maybe improve for you guys?
Mm-hmm. I really like the team chemistry I think we have off the court. We've noticed that all through the summer and through like preseason. So I think that we're starting to see that on the court, and we're starting to learn each other better. Obviously, we didn't have much on-court experience with some new people. So I think through these first 4 games, we're starting to get there. Things are starting to click, and even when we start slow, we're able to figure it out and, stay together instead of kind of separating.
You've had a couple of close games in the Marshall and then today. Just the adversity that you guys have faced in those games, how can that prepare you for what's coming up?
I think that's going to be huge. While we would like to not have close games this early on, I think that it's really going to help us in the Big Ten when we are playing the great competition that we're going to see. Because, like I said, we've been able to stay together and kind of fight back, I would say, and play who we are and start kind of widening the gap towards the end.
Janae, what did Indiana State do in that first half to maybe take you out of some of the things that you wanted to do and disrupt your rhythm?
Just be aggressive. They came out. They wanted to punch first. We wanted to punch first too. So just by them keeping up with the tempo, being aggressive in the passing lanes, on both ends of the floor, I think they stayed aggressive, especially in that first quarter. They definitely wanted to set the tone. They wanted to show that they can compete with us. So that's pretty much all they did.
What did you learn about your club today that will help you guys moving forward?
Just like Cass said, our chemistry, that even though somebody tries to punch at us, that we can punch back together, and we're stronger in numbers. So that's pretty much all I learned. All I also learned was that as we continue to play these games and we do have these close games, finding out who needs the ball. We all play our position. We play our role here, which plays a major success key for us. So that's also.
How much do you need Cass's production, today, but as you guys get through this season?
We need a lot from her. She shoots the ball incredibly well. She does a lot of stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. So we need it all from her. That's a big ask, but Cass is a strong, intellectual person, so she can handle anything that we throw at her, no matter what. But that 3-pointer, we definitely need it. I need it. Our team loves it, so it brings us together.
Is that too much big of an ask for you?
No, I love doing all the little stuff. That's the stuff I'm gonna be doing, even when shots aren't falling. So.
But it was just to have them go down today, and just not that you lack confidence, but it's always nice to see them go down to give you a bit of a boost.
Yeah, it's always nice to see shots go in, especially when I know the work I've put in, I know how good I am. So it's nice to see it translate, and not that I think anyone on my team didn't think I was a good shooter, but it's nice that I could help them out in that way, because that, first and foremost, that's what I was recruited for. That's why I'm here. So while I do a lot of other stuff, like she said, stuff that doesn't always show up, but the 3-pointer is definitely something that they need from me.
Janae, what changed in that third quarter where you guys came out hot and really put the game out of reach?
First of all, knocking down shots was a major shift for us. In the first quarter, they obviously punched first. They set the tone. But that third quarter, we want to come out and be the aggressors. We want to be confident. Like I said, knocking down shots separated us a lot. Being together for the whole second half separated us as well. So that third quarter is who we are and who we want to be for 4 of them. So,
what does Cass bring to this program in terms of leadership? I know you talked about the things she does on the court, but it's her 5th year here. What does she do in terms of leadership?
Cass is probably the best leader to me that our team has. She off the floor, she's there whenever you need her. I need her through a lot of stuff, and she's there. She has the answers, and even if she doesn't, she'll find the answer that I need. So she's a big part of our system, a huge part, and leadership is probably the first on our list for me. Scoring the 3 is definitely it, but her leadership puts us separated from a lot of teams. So.
Kind of talking about the depth of this team, you guys have shown that anybody can really step up and kind of go off. Tonight it was you. Can you just kind of talk about the trust you have in your teammates to come off the bench and that next man up mentality?
Just like you said, our depth is amazing. The fact that anybody can come and have a game. Anybody can be a contributor to our team. Our bench is going to separate us with Abby coming in, Jayla coming in, anybody, Ricky, Ava, anybody can really have a game. Tonight, like you said, it's Cass. But I trust my teammates. I trust them on the floor. I trust them with the ball in their hands. So that's a big thing for us.
And then kind of coming out in the third quarter, holding them to 7 points. What was the message in the locker room? Did you guys just come out with fire and be able to stop them defensively?
Yeah, we knew we were way better than what we were playing in the first half, and Coach had a lot of talks with us, like I said, in timeouts, and then also at halftime that this is not who we are. We need to show everyone that, we can fight through this adversity. We didn't have a great first half, but we're going to show them in the second half that that doesn't matter. It's two different games, essentially.
And then for both of you, just looking ahead, going on this road trip, big Thanksgiving tournament, tough teams, what's kind of the mentality as you take off to go to Mexico?
That we're going to win 3 games.
For sure. Enough said.
That's it.